Hey everyone, it's the Blind Man back with another video for you. Today we are going to do it a little different. This is video 2 of me coming back to YouTube. This one's going to be a tutorial. The tutorial is going to be on back cuts. So you've seen this, I'm sure, a ton if you played any online modes where people are just sending guys to the basket. And if you're wondering how to do that, this is the way. So, um, First we're going to hop into a triple threat. This triple threat, I usually on triple threat offline, I run gold centers with a better point guard. You can do it however you want, but I like doing it this way because the matchups are better. You get paired against golds and emeralds for your other cards, and then you have a good point guard to handle the ball and take threes if you need to. And my first video was pulling from Michael Jordan, so if you haven't seen that yet, that's a spoiler. We did actually pull him. So here we go. All right. So into the game mode now. Funnily enough, we're matched against Sealy, who is the triple threat vault reward. Real quick before we go in there, I'm going to go into the control setting because it will show you a little preview of what we're looking at here. So it's under passing. All right. So lead to basket is what it's called in game. But the other thing that I'm going to go over in this video that it doesn't go over here is it doesn't go over how to cancel your lead to basket. And that I could not find in a lot of YouTube videos, so that's the whole reason I'm doing this. So I'll do some lead to baskets, I'll do some cancels, and then I'll also do a different cut to basket pass, which I'm sure it's in here somewhere, but um, let's see here. I don't know. Let's get into it because we could do some other tutorials there if we need to. All right, so we got MJ, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to run triangle right there to AD and throw it away. The usually what happens is I don't throw a terrible pass like that. But then B, the cuts work pretty effectively in offline modes. So I like to throw it to AD just because he's a little quicker. But just like that, you do a backdoor cut and you dunk it at the end. So pretty simple. I just held triangle there. I'll do another one on the next possession here. I just held triangle, led him to the basket. He put it pretty much right at the rim, and he beat his guy, which happens pretty often with this game's defensive settings. And once again, lead him to the basket and easy dunk. This is on All Star too, on Triple Threat offline. So this is not this method works pretty good on just, I don't know, if you want to get some fairly easy dunks in Triple Threat. So now we're gonna try canceling. This is where it was trickier. So I'm gonna pause here for a second and let everybody set up. So you're gonna lead him to the basket. You decide you don't want to. You hit L1 or on 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 Microsoft on Xbox you're gonna hit left bumper instead of L1. But same thing. You pull up your icon passing, and that will cancel out of the back cut. I did not know how to cancel out of a back cut for the longest time, or a lead to the basket, however you want to refer to it. Um, it doesn't say in the menu how to cancel out of it, and you just hold triangle to throw the lead to basket. So if you're just holding triangle, then how are you going to cancel out of it? When you let go of it, that's just it. It throws the ball. So that's how you cancel out of it. If you say run a back cut and all of a sudden, like here, I don't like it. You can try to cancel out of it. I didn't do it quick enough there, but yeah, say there's somebody already there, you can just cancel out of it. He'll run back to a spot. There's one more different lead to basket cut that I want to do here in the tutorial video that is extremely useful, because you can do it, you have different options. So when you do a lead to basket cut, like we've been doing, just like this one, then your only option is to throw it. That's the only way you throw the pass. You can't do anything different like a lob, which is what I'm going to do here on the next one, is I'm going to show you how to lead to basket and throw an alley-oop. Okay, so I don't think what I would like to show here is actually in triple threat. So as annoying as it is, I'm going to have to finish this out, and I will open up another video here, or open up another game here, and we'll do the back cuts here in triple threat. I personally actually did not know that you can't do this in triple threat, but what you normally would do is you would hit L1, you would select the person that you would either want to pick or cut to the basket. And for whatever reason in triple threat here, the only option when you hit L1 and select someone is to have them come up and pick for you. So you can basically pick who's setting your screen, which is useful if you've got somebody that's got brick wall and you want that person to be setting your screens and actually, getting you open so that you can shoot a leaner. All right, maybe I can at least pull Sealy out of this since it didn't let me do all my cuts I was going to show. Nope, nothing. All right, let's go back here and we're going to hit a single player. We'll just do the challenge. We'll do the pickup challenge and then I'm going to exit out of it. So just do it for a second here. I would actually, another note here on the tutorial, I do advise people doing the badge packs, these pickup challenges, because they're easy. B, you can do a AFK if you really want to, but I don't have a method up for that yet, but it's fairly easy. And you can usually resell your badges for about 1,000. If you do get a good badge, then you can actually sell it for a couple thousand. And then once or twice, I've gotten a Hoff badge, but it's pretty rare. I lose the tip, so I gotta watch a little bit more gameplay here. So what we're gonna do here is we're going to uh, do L1 to select who we want to cut to the basket. I have this set up to 5 out, so we'll do L1. We'll select, for this one, we'll do Glen Rice, and we'll hit square to cut to basket. So L1, circle for Glen Rice, square to cut to basket, and then at that point, he can cut. Now, I didn't get to do it there because he blocked my cut, but um, with that, you can normally, if you get somebody on an open cut to basket, you can do triangle twice, double tap triangle, and you can throw an alley oop. So let's see if we try one to Kuzma here. We'll do L1 square cut to basket, and couldn't do it there either. So let's do it again. L1, I'm sorry, L1 circle cut to basket. There we go. So he missed it, but you see where the application to that could be. Because then, if you're playing and you want to send somebody to the basket for them to cut, you can, and throw an alley-oop, you do this, and if you were holding triangle, that wouldn't work. Holding triangle is just going to run them to the basket. You can't throw an alley-oop off of it. So let's do Jordan, cut to basket, throw an alley-oop. Right? Terrible alley-oop, but you see the point. We're running out of shot clock, so I had to do something. I do want to show one more thing here with the lead to basket where it's useful, and it's here in transition. So right now we're in transition. That is one of the best places to use lead to basket, in my opinion, was when you're on the run, and you got somebody coming with you, and you just send them straight to the basket. They will stick their arms up there. And that's another thing to note when you're on defense. If you see somebody put their arm up, just like Kuzma just did there, you know they're doing a back cut. And so you can use that to select, and you select the defender nearest to Kuzma, and you can try to stop it that way. When it comes to stopping these back cuts defensively, my only tips are one, play off of them a little bit. If you got somebody that's running back cut, just set your defensive settings to set your off ball pressure, set that back to moderate. You could do leave them, but leave them or gap. You set it back further, one of these. Don't have it up tight or on deny because you'll definitely get beat. Moderate for me gives enough time to get to the shooter, but I've seen people back off a little bit more and do gap. And if you do gap, they're back even further, and your defender has time to actually guard the back cuts. Uh, Tip two would be that when they stick their hand up, you know that's when they're doing a back cut. So that's when you can also select your defender and go guard up there. Then also, if you see this, where if you watch MJ, how I'm kind of moving weird, like I go this way, then all of a sudden now I'm going this way. A lot of people will do that, and they'll just run around really it looks not at all like basketball, where they'll run around as the point guard and they'll be kind of just making circles, even just trying to get the right angle on the pass and just trying to move their person around. Then you know they're probably going to do a back cut. You can try to take a step back, try to guard the pass there. You can try to jump in the passing lanes. You just know what they're doing at that point, so then you can guard it. And that's all I got today on the tutorial. Hopefully this is useful for you. I didn't see a lot of people showing how to cancel out of these back cuts, so I thought it would be useful to see. All right, if you liked the video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.